You already know who it is. It's your boy D Black, one half of them boys. You're now rocking with Fly Access, Black Cam, bang.
Where we at?
Yeah, what's happening? It's your boy Dollar. You know, second man of the hour, something like that. ABE on the camera, shit, for a TV interview, you know what I'm saying? That's how we does. We does everything official, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy stay out black everything. I'm trying to catch up with him. Yellow Diamond. Yeah, man, we here. My music group, BDE. You already know what it is. Yeah. What up, big
You got something?
Terminal. I'm a problem, boy. Man, you know Eddie B. It ain't. I don't know nan nigga in the city that's doing this television interviews.
Alright.
Battery.
Make sure that's hooked up correctly.
Yeah, and I need to find the bars, the color bars.
What's going on, boss?
It's so long since we have operated this, hasn't it? Oh my goodness, it's been so long.
Years, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting filmed still.
Constantly, dog.
Y'all see the scenery, man. This big. I don't know about you.
Hey, I gotta get a haircut.
I done did radio. Damn. I'm a little past radio. On the television.
Get close up to this chair.
Next step, Monique show. I'll be there by next year.
That's all the time.
Oh, she got a lot of stuff now. Somewhat like a script. Somewhat like a script, man.
Network, HLA2.
You documenting this?
Yeah.
Definitely. Always. Cameras stay rolling.
That's good.
Cameras stay rolling.
What you up to?
I'm pretty much next to MTV.
So how many months have you been?
But look at this question, though. Do you see that?
Oh.
Song featured in BET movie Who's Your Caddy? Grammy-nominated producer Armando Colon. Aftermath, focus, impact on the city of Jackson in such a short time. Wow. Nigga, that's just small credits. I can't talk about everything. But boy. And I'm humble. I don't, you know, a lot of cats get on here and motherfucking cussing and yell and scream. And y'all niggas get y'all interview etiquette up. Get you a script. It don't hurt. Get you flashcards, man. It ain't. Oh, this for adult Hicks too.
Huh?
Yeah, booty pad that. Nigga, my Jordan game's stupid. Shout out to Doe Hicks though, booty pad rocking. Like they played it at the club last night, and it was rocking. Shout out to No Booty Pads. I'm down with you, Doe Hicks. I'm glad you getting that attention, brother. I salute you. Cause that club was rocking when that song came on.
But now, But now, like when you say, okay, preview camera one, I got to figure out what we used to do when camera 3 is on one, because camera 3 is taking, and then this is in preview. I need to do
Y'all see that scenery, man. Just film that.
Yeah, oh, I'm looking at it.
recorded, so we were previewing one. And I got to do it.
On location.
Yeah, 1 year in
It's
camera
gonna be
3
top.
there.
It's just a beautiful.
It's right there, it's got both.
Playwriters.
We're still doing, I can put it out because it's so hot. And I probably could have brought it down because they all are up real high.
Yeah, all of them real high.
I mean, on the wall they are.
Definitely turn around this way if you wanna.
Yeah. I don't forgot which way you slip it in. I don't know if you slip it in over the, however, is it in there, Beth?
You gotta go
Is it
in like over.
From the top.
from the top?
Over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the whole light around to you, and then you can turn it back on.
Or do I need to move?
You probably,
Yeah, that one didn't move.
Yeah.
I think you gotta
Well,
slide it in.
yes, it just slide it in some kind of way.
probably the one.
Yeah, if you move the chair.
This, you know what? This is what took our time in the studio with dealing with these lights work most of the time. Trying to set the light. Huh?
No, we're not on time.
All right.
As soon as I get this and the mics.
Sort of.
Way to go, fella.
It's probably pretty good.
I knew you was fun.
My high maintenance.
Hello, I am Peaches and your host of On Location TV. He is multi-talented, a songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, and artist. He has built his musical base nationally via independent mixtapes, custom. I am Peaches and your host of On Location TV. He is multi-talented, a songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, and artist. He has built his musical base nationally via independent mixtapes, constant touring, featuring one of the top songs in Mississippi, Excellent Taste. My guest today is known in the music industry as CASSIUS and CEO of the label Mile High Music LLC. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with the rest of the show. I am ready. We're back and you're watching On Location TV. My guest today is CASSIUS. Welcome to the show, CASSIUS.
Thank y'all for having me. It's really a pleasure to be here, first and foremost.
Okay, thank you for coming. We're going to jump right into some great information about everybody wants to know. I told them that we were going to interview, I told a few people that you were going to be interviewed today, and they wanted me to ask you right off the bat about that name, CASSIUS. So that's how we're going to go into the show. First, tell us about CASSIUS, and then tell us how that name came about.
Well, CASSIUS basically, is just a humble guy, entrepreneur. This song pretty much been up and down the music industry for the past 10 years. So that's basically CASSIUS is, a humble guy. You can come to me and ask me anything. I talk to you, give you any kind of information. CASSIUS is really just one of the humble guys around the city, I don't put myself above nobody else.
Having some speakers come in to teach them on a one-on-one basis about how to get started in this industry.
Yeah, I will be working on, right now I'm working on a couple of different projects, especially with one of my, first producers, Armando Colon, trying to get a couple of people out here to have a networking party.
Right.
Since I've been back in Jackson, it's not a lot of artist networking parties. Network parties definitely help people to just, step up their level of conversation. It's much more networking nowadays, as you know, the internet-wise, but nowadays everything is hands-on, face-on, so what I try to do within my company, my High Music Group, is to get my artists to understand that, get out and network, get out and talk to people, because nowadays you never know who you'll run into. The guy you might think is a regular Joe Schmo can be the biggest asset to your life. So just speaking to people, it also helps.
Right. Now we're going to really take a switch because I want to talk about these scarves, this fashion part of it. Everybody I see in Jackson trying to wear scarves, and you brought me one today. Thank you for doing that.
No problem.
But talk about fashion, how that's related, because what we're used to in the past, and I have to keep going back to the rappers from the past. When I grew up, it was quite different from what I see today.
Rough.
So talk about the scarves, fashion.
With me being a big guy, I was always taught, you look good, you feel good. So it's much more a song on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I'll just be
so it won't be hard to find.
It won't be hard to find, It won't be hard to find at all,
Okay, now, let's talk about, just for a second, if somebody's interested in booking you, how can they go about doing that?
You could definitely reach me on Twitter at Life is Cassius, LIFEAS Cassius, CASSIUS. If you can't reach me, you can always reach Avery. That's at A_V_E. Avery is pretty much one of the best managers I ever worked with in the state, and that guy's all over the place. So yeah, you can reach him A_V_E.
And so we can still get in contact with you on Facebook.
Definitely,
as well.
I'm all over Facebook. Everybody know. If you didn't know, I did win the Facebook award.
Oh, okay. Now I didn't know that. How did I miss that?
Yeah, I won the Super Swag Award of the Year for Facebook. So I'm all over Facebook. Facebook, Cassius, CASSIUS, Ellis, ELLIS. You can, look me up, friend requests. I accept everybody. I'm not one of those guys who say, oh, they look funny. I accept everybody and I talk to everybody. If you catch me on Facebook, it's actually me talking to you.
So where can we find you on stage here in the city?
I have a couple big shows coming up. I'll be at Dreams on the 18th. It's the Aquarius Pisces party. I'll be at Dreams on the 18th. Of course, on the 19th, I'll be out at Battlefield Park. Who helped run the company?
I wasn't expecting to hear my name.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
man.
you were talking about.
Oh, damn, man. Everybody. You spoke about me. All kind of artists and folks who would actually want you to help manage it. Bang, man. Just left another interview. This will be coming to y'all, man. This will be coming to y'all, so salute, man. This is another day in a long journey today. Just started, really, man. So we headed on to the next event. So see y'all there. Bang.